been Alexander with another BSFS book review. And so, we return to the land where the main character, the Chaos Seed Richter, has just returned from an epic journey through the catacombs under his village. In The Land Alliances, Chaos Seeds Book 3 by Aleron Kong. Problems are mounting. Key decisions need to be made. He smells terrible. Then why are there prisoners in a makeshift jail? This chapter in the Chaos Seeds novel begins with a segue. The people who brought him here are pleased with his progress, but have mounting concerns with their own. I suspect we'll learn more about them in future novels. Richter gets the super forge thingy functional with the stuff he found in the catacombs, but there are serious threats around his village. One of those threats stems from his actions in the first novel when he rescued Isabel and Tarad from the kingdom of Yives. Those prisoners I told you about? Turns out the short lady among them was actually the leader and a master assassin. Richter gets killed in the worst way you can possibly imagine. No, not that way. Try again. No, not that way. Yeah, that way. He takes to the road with Alma the dragon baby to rescue Tarad and get revenge for his, unpleasant demise. Hey, you would too. Don't judge him. Unfortunately, his actions have positive consequences, mostly for him, and negative consequences, mostly to the surrounding area, that make dealing with the main threat more complicated. I have a feeling this will affect how the next book goes. That is, if the event of the final scene doesn't eat him first. What did I like about the story? I noticed that other readers were annoyed with the main character's decision-making ability and the way he stumbles into finding legendary items. Even the character still laments some of his decisions that cost the lives of his villagers, and his certainty of action is beginning to frighten him. The weight of leadership is heavy, and the amount of blood a leader in the land needs to spill just to keep his people safe becomes more palatable to him. But at the same time, he worries about what he is becoming. I also think that the powers mentioned at the start of each novel may be influencing his lucky finds in some way. Of course, once he finds a cool item, frequently he has to fight for it, and thusly he doesn't feel so lucky after all. We, the reader, think it's a lucky find, but we're not the ones fighting Crystal Cave monsters to bring them home. We just have to fight cable monsters at Best Buy. For the last time, Becky, I don't need a Netflix subscription. I just want this USB cable. What didn't I like about the story? Richter was the main focus of the story this time. There was barely time for Shion and the other minor characters. Maybe this was in part to make up for the way the second book focused on them, but other readers were not as fond of this approach. It's only a minor concern to me, because Alma the dragon got leveled up and is now capable of basic conversation. The other characters do not get his Earth-based jokes, and he doesn't explain them well, so no wonder they're confused. Of course, when you make Rick and Morty jokes, you deserve to be looked at sideways. Smartest fans my ass. 3 words, fanboys! Sean Sauce Riot! Minus a half point. Going through yet another catacomb battle made the story more repetitive than I'd like. Though it didn't take up half the entire book like the last edition did, it felt like it was rehashing old ground. At least we now know who's been setting all those stupid traps. My recommendation. At the end, we find the Mist Village growing larger and stronger. Will it be able to deal with the bugbears, the swarming insect hordes, the new threat from the reptile kingdom, and the renewed threat from Yives? I guess you'll have to read book 4 to find out. I won't be covering the books anymore this year, mainly because I want to focus on the many other works our group produces. I give The Land Alliances a crystal-shattering 4.5 out of 5 stars. May your friends be many and armed with lots and lots of raid. Got any comments, suggestions, or works for me to review? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Failure to do so will result in your lupine ride tossing you off its back and eating you like a Sunday snack.